to the 2016 Making Strides Against Breast Cancer Broward County event. My name is Michele Alter and I am a breast cancer survivor. I am here today to share my personal story with you. I've decided that I'm going to spare you the diagnosis details because I, like many of you, have a diagnosis story that can shake just about anybody to their core. So instead, I would like to share with you why I do what I do and why I do it for the American Cancer Society. 16 years ago, just days after my 32nd birthday, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. For those of you trying to do the math in your head, I'm 29. I don't know the statistics from 16 years ago, but breast cancer was less common back then for someone my age. Today, the average American woman has about 1 in 8 chance of developing breast cancer at some point in her life. So at 32 years old, I felt alone. Occasionally, someone would say to me, I know someone who knows someone, maybe you should speak with them. But quite honestly, I had no interest in speaking to anyone. It was my battle. I was focused. And I was going to fight it with every fiber of my being. At one of my oncology appointments, I was given a flyer to an event called Look Good, Feel Better. I was intrigued and it was recommended that I attended. I was happy that I did. At the Look Good, Feel Better meeting, there were people there to help me and others just like me in the same situation. They gave us wigs, they had hairdressers there to cut and style them for us. There was a makeup artist there to show us how to apply eyebrows because guess what? When you don't have hair, you don't have eyebrows. How many of you know how to tie a scarf on your head? When you have no hair, that's critical. This is just one of the programs offered by the American Cancer Society and just one of the reasons they will always have my support. Have you heard of a program called Reach for Recovery? Shortly after my diagnosis, through the American Cancer Society, Reach for Recovery sent a breast cancer survivor to my home to meet with me and explain what to expect. What to expect before and after chemo, what to expect before and after surgery, and what to expect before and after radiation. I don't think I need to tell you what kind of peace of mind that gave me in the midst of a life crisis. It made the unbearable almost tolerable, and it allowed me to see the light at the end of the tunnel. I started doing Making Strides about 14 years ago. I am so very fortunate that my company, the Craig Zinn Automotive Group, has backed me up, has sponsored this event for the last several years, and has allowed me to do what I do best every October. If you walk into my Lexus and Subaru of Pembroke Pines showrooms right now, you will see them all decorated in pink. Obviously, this is a cause very near and dear to my heart and one that I am passionate about. 8 years ago, my mom was also diagnosed with this dreaded disease. I can honestly say that it was easier for me to deal with my own cancer than it was to deal with my mom's. Once we reached a point where we knew my mom was going to be okay, I was able to recognize the fruits of my labor. I was able to see the advancements in technology and in treatment from my diagnosis to my mom's. I was able to realize why I spent 3 months out of the year asking everyone I know, friends and family, coworkers and acquaintances, to donate money to Making Strides Against Breast Cancer. At my dealership alone, collectively, we've probably gained about 20 pounds from all the bake sales. 1 week ago, my son Max turned 7 years old. I will do everything in my power so that breast cancer is not relevant in his adult life like it is in mine. This year, over 246,000 women will be diagnosed with breast cancer, and over 16,000 in Florida alone. The moral to my story is this: let's fundraise, fundraise, and fundraise. Let's support the American Cancer Society so we can keep these programs alive and well. And let's support them so they can continue the research and find a cure. But most importantly, let's remember, with our passion, no one walks alone. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Michele. Let's give her a big round of applause. All right, but before, there you go. I like to hear you guys excited. I'd like to hear you make noise. All right, so I know you all have your phones with you. Don't worry about this.